Hey, good people. Welcome to Coffee Circle. Grab your coffee. It's time. This is going to be a good one. First, let's breathe. It's the start of a beautiful week, and we've made it. How many times have you already known the answer, but yet you keep looking for another answer? Second guessing creates delay. Not because you don't know, it's because you don't trust what you do know. Experience is evidence. Summer camp. I actually have been doing summer camp for a couple years. I've ran it one way and I truly felt in my spirit and I heard God say, okay, it's time to switch up. Let's actually run this as a curriculum. And I was lost. Like, I literally couldn't even fathom changing the way that I've done something for 3 years straight and I've ran it this way. It just threw me off. My brain couldn't even think about, okay, well, what if we do this? What if we do this? So I literally was having an energy attack because I couldn't even keep it in. I couldn't even control like the thoughts of switching. What I ended up doing was when I was running it, I came up with an outline. I came up with a way that I wanted to switch. The day that I was actually doing it, I was so lost as I was running it, and then it just clicked. Elizabeth, this is what you're actually doing. Da-da-da. And once that click happened, where my brain actually allowed myself, you know what you're doing. You're just doing it in a different setting. It just started flowing. Let's talk about coaching. I went in to sign up for pickleball. I'm pausing because I went in to sign up for pickleball. That's what I was going for. Number one, pickleball didn't even happen because it got canceled. I end up walking out as a basketball coach. And I'm like, what the what? What they do that at Willis? And then a couple months later, he says, I actually don't need you as a head coach. Can you just do assistant? I'm like, okay, cool. That takes it off me. Then he runs it back and says, well, actually, can you head coach? I, okay, clearly God has a plan. So I go in and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I can coach. I know I coach kids how to do jewelry. I know I train people how to do makeup. I know I train people how to run and lead a business. I know I've done different things. So this is honestly just a different realm with a different ball and a different game. As I started doing it, I knew more than I thought I knew. I just had to control and say, okay, Elizabeth, just observe, take notes, and don't give feedback just yet. And then give feedback. And I already see a difference, not just in myself, but in them. So it's like, it's just allowing your brain to pick up a new subject and apply old information, techniques that you've already learned, things that have already embedded in you into a new realm. It's like getting a new game system and saying, oh, I don't know how to work it, but you know how to work a game. You don't think old, I'm not, and I hate to say old, let me rephrase that. You don't think mechanics and concepts and problem solving and solution, being the solutionist that you are, you don't think you carry all of that into this new thing? Parenting. Ooh, child. When they say each child is different, each child is different. However, as a parent, you have to style step and you also have to think about the situation from their perspective while still guiding, coaching, and directing. And honestly, you learn together. There's new ways of doing things, there's new ways of changing. You can't just present something one way and then expect them to get it without switching it up, without hearing them out. And it makes a difference. Business. I actually know more about running my business than I thought I knew about running my business. I recently realized that my previous job, I just did it. I could do it in my sleep. I just did it. This happened. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we need to do. This is how this is what they're saying we need to do. This is the directive that we're giving. How are we going to facilitate that? How am I going to teach that? How am I going to do that? How am I going to make this happen? There were so many layers of that position. I didn't even realize I was doing. I was just doing it. But when we had a meeting and it was like, but you know how to do this and you know how to do this and this taught you this, I was like, whoo, well, I know how to do all that. Shut the front door. Because it's ingrained in me. It's like muscle memory, but it's like when you actually give those things names and then you say, oh, well, if I know how to do that, then I can do this. And if I know how to do that there, then it's just a couple tweaks and I'm already doing it here. It's, you know more than what you think. Trust actually grows through action, not confidence first. Action first, confidence follows. What did you already know this week? I'll go first. I already knew how to put on an event from scratch. I already knew how to create the event, create the blueprint, create the SOP, market the event, design the event, come up with the layout for the event, everything to do an event from start to finish. I already knew that. However, doing it for myself has elevated to a level that I didn't think was achievable now, or that I thought I had the capability of doing now. When I realized I was already ready, it was just waiting on me to hit play and start actually taking action on the thing. What did you finally trust? Once again, I'll go first. I finally am able to trust that I was built for this, that I was created to do the things that I'm doing. All the hats that I wear, it's like I can just change them without even knowing that I'm changing them, because it's just the flow. It's just, I've been trained. I've been prepped by all the other experiences. And when I just problem solve and look at it, but remain calm and not let the fire hydrants and the fires that are going on inside come out, when I can be present and calm, unstoppable. Unstoppable. Except to have a snack and to take a water break. I'm working on that. Okay. Maybe you don't need another sign. Maybe you need to trust the one that's already been given to you. I will see you guys Wednesday for Pep Rally Wednesday.